My name is Emeruwa Nkiruka Nora Joy. Today I'll be the one taking you on some of the tools that I use in baking, okay, and some rules also in baking and confectionaries. So let's start with the heavy ones. Like we all know, we have the main thing that we use for baking, which is the oven, right? So we have different kinds of oven. We have the electric one, we have gas oven, we have even charcoal oven. Okay. So from that moving forward, we have scale. This is a digital scale. We also have the manual ones. We also use the measuring cup and measuring spoons to measure. Measurement is very important when you are cooking or when you are baking. Imagine if you don't know the measurement for salt in your stew, it's going to be disastrous. So measurement is always very important. So I call this the measuring spoon, the measuring cup, and the digital scale. The next thing I'm going to show you is the sieve. This sieve comes in different colors, so different shapes also. So you just go for what you like, but you have to get a sieve. It's also important in baking. Then we have the cutters. This one is a meat pie cutter. This is the donut cutter too. And we also have knife. This is a knife here. And there are some other kinds of knife too. We have the palette knife, bread knife, different kinds of knife depending on what you are making or what you are producing or cooking. Do you understand? Then we have the whisker or the whisk. It comes in different sizes too and texture. Some of them, this rod that you are seeing here is also very strong. Some are very light. So you go for what you want. We have the pastry brush. Sometimes you want to brush your meat pie, brush your bread. You don't use your hand to be brushing. You go for your pastry brush. They have other type. They have the rubber one too. Okay. So we have the spatulas. This is the wooden spatula. This is the rubber spatula. It also comes in different texture too and sizes. Okay. Then we have the table cutter. We have the wooden one and the plastic one. You don't just cut on your table. As a chef or a baker or anything, as long as you are into food, you don't cut things on your table. You go for your cutters, whether it's the wooden one or the plastic one. Then talking about baking pans, we have the bread pan. Even if you want to bake your bread for pizza, you go for the pizza bread pan. Everything has its own pan, but this is how it looks like. It comes in different shapes and sizes too, just like this one too. This is for cupcake. Okay, so that is it for the baking pan. Then we have the rolling pin. We use this one to roll our dough or pastry. Okay, we have the candle ones, not just this wooden rolling pin. Then we have the pizza cutter. This is that thing that they use to cut pizza, or you can use it to cut chin chin or any other pastry that is not heavy. Hello. The pastry that is not heavy, something that you flatten very well, and then you can use this thing to cut it. It's not for cutting onions. So moving forward, we have our non-stick pan. There are some things that you will do and you always need this your non-stick pan. Always keep it safe so that you wouldn't scratch it. If you are washing it also, you have a way of washing it. You don't just wash it roughly and you don't use your spoon or anything to scratch it. They also have the kind of spoon that they use, to bring out things from this, not this kind of cooking spoon. Okay, you have to pamper this in your kitchen. So what did I call this? Non-stick pan. Then we have the cooking spoon and the frying spoon. Comes in different sizes and different shapes too. Then we have our sieve. We all know about the rubber sieve, so this one is the iron sieve. Then this is our frying pan. Anyone you want, whether it's the local made one or the foreign made one, as long as it's frying pan, it's frying pan. Okay, this one is when you want to deep fry things. Okay, like when you want to fry buns, you want to fry donuts, chin chin, you have to deep fry. Okay, but when you're making your pancake, you now go for those ones that are shallow. You understand? So this is your mixing bowl. Depending on what you want to mix, you get to the size of what you want. Different colors too. So I think I've gone through all those stuff here. So moving forward, let's talk about how you dress as a chef or a baker. Even at home, some people also adopt this, kind of dressing when they want to bake or when they want to cook in their homes. Some people also go for one particular dress. Whenever they want to enter their kitchen, you see them, they go and change over to that dress. So you wear your apron and the cap always to cover your head. You understand? Any kind of apron. Well, we used to see some, professional masterclass chef. They wear some black, some white, some pink. Okay, you go for what suits you best. You understand? So you have to cover your hair and then wear an apron to avoid spillage on your clothes. So that is it. Then you don't wear dangling earrings when you are baking or you are don't wear all those dangling earrings that are heavy, because sometimes you might be doing something that is very stressful. You don't know when to drop into your pastry or your pot of soup or what of it. So you avoid wearing dangling earrings when you are working on your table or your cooking. Then you avoid wearing your bangles too sometimes, because most of us wear those bangles to take our mates and all that. And sometimes you notice that your pastry will be too much in a way that you start touching the bangle and your rings too. Okay? Sometimes you will start touching them and they will get contaminated, and that's not what you want for your customer or for your friends and family. So you avoid some of these things. You can also wear face mask when you are working, when you are okay, some people wear gloves too. It's very nice, but some people don't feel comfortable wearing gloves to work. Then you also have to adopt this method of having a cooking towel around you. It's very, very important. In fact, this is part of golden rules of cooking. Always have your towel so that you clean. Cleanliness is number one. Do you understand? Whenever you are cooking or you are baking, and imagine your customers passing there and they are seeing all those dirt packed on your table and all that. Some of you saw me doing something this morning. After doing it, will you even know that I did something there? You have to clean very, very well, as much as you can. You do your cleaning. There are some things you will do and do and do. You say, I beg you, this table is too overworked. You shift some things and wipe it off. Then you continue. Nothing stops you from wiping your table or your work surface. Always adopt the method of cleaning your table or your work surface. So let's go over to the rules in cooking or baking. Let's just call it culinary school. I have those 5 to give you. Always have your quality ingredients. I know quality ingredients is the number one thing. If you don't have quality ingredients, you're not going to get that perfect taste or look that you want your products to have. Am I communicating? Yes. Always go for the quality ingredients. Don't go and be buying find out that using some icing sugar is not good for your butter icing, some are not good also for your fondant icing. Not sure. Not just say, oh, let's use that icing sugar again for your fondant. Everything will spoil. So always go for the quality ingredient. Then your preparation. Please make sure that everything is around you. Am I communicating? Always make sure that what you make around you. Ọbụrụ emeghị na ngwa Emeka, please come o, let me have bring package that one. Not just always have your ingredients, your equipment, or anything at all that you need for that product. Have it around you. Then testing part. Testing is not adopt the method of making your product as the same all the time. Let's not be that I came to your shop today and what I let me I just change. And the thing was very milky and crunchy. Okay? I left. Then a week later I'll now buy another one. Only for me to find out that the chin chin I bought the other day is not the same thing again. You start making your customers to doubt you. Even if it's your worker that made that chin chin. I don't try as much as you can to push out your colleague or your worker to do the same thing that you are doing. If you are selling it, yes, I know that the workers want to do our own unique taste, but you do it when you are doing your own thing. Am I communicating? To say you are selling this thing to your customers, let's try as much as possible to be the same taste and the same texture too, not just taste. Now sometimes we make buns to be soft, then the next time the buns will now be like raw. It's not good. You are going to be losing some of your customers. Okay, so let's know you that okay, this woman, if I want to eat milky chin chin, I'll go to this lady's shop. That's the only place that you can get milky chin chin. If I want to get rocky buns, that is the only place I will get the rocky buns. Are you understanding me? Let them know you for one thing, one unique taste or unique flavor or unique texture. Are you there? So the next thing is cleanliness, just like I talked about it. Cleanliness is 100%. Okay? You have to be clean. Physically appearing, you have to be clean. Sometimes I want to buy something from you and I look at your leg. Sister, please not messy. Okay? Always clean yourself. Let's cross also that will not be safer. Let's not just be your market that is clean. Hello, your clothes has to be clean too. Your body, the way you set also matters when you are selling something. Are you getting me? Sometimes people sell things that are not that quality but because of how clean they are. They be like that. As long as this person is clean like this, that means that this product is clean. You go and buy it and find out that it's not really what you think. But cleanliness also counts and matters, okay? And then another thing is timing. Timing in the sense that, let's say that the area you are living is student area, okay? And students go to school from 7 to like 8 or 8:30, right? Let it not be that this particular week you used to come out by 6:30 to start your production, so that by that 7 or let's say 7:20 your product is ready. And after this week now, the next week somebody will now say, okay, well, I'm not going to buy snack anywhere because this woman is always coming out. Then the next day they will come out and find out that you're not there. So okay, maybe you are running a little bit late today. 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, you end up not losing your customers because your timing is not properly done. If you say you're coming out by 10, let it be that 10. When somebody comes there, let that person see you. Make sure that what they want is always there. Okay? so that not sometimes we people that sell food in the evening time, we always know that some people will be hungry from, let's say, from 11 a.m. till like 4 or 5, because they know that you always come out by 5, and by 5 o'clock they will not see you. It's heartbreaking. So please, let's understand this timing thing and then apply it in our baking business. Okay? So always use a sharp knife, like when you want to cut this thing now. Let's say that this one now maybe like 3 and it's still very sharp to work with. At a point to start fading, this knife now is not like this that I bought it. It's not. It was very sharp then, and before you know it, it start being dull. So always go for sharp things, so that once you are cutting, it's also giving you that fine that you want. If this thing is not sharp now and I cut my finger, it's not going to give that perfect. Are you getting me? So always go for sharp knife or cutter, anything that you make sure you are also matched. You have to be thinking right when you are also making. Think right. Don't carry things and in your head when you are also cooking, because cooking is also made of calculations too. Are you getting me?